Welcome to the 2024 Rutherford County High School Student Media Awards. I'm one of your hosts for the night, Avery Peterson. This event was created out of a dream to showcase the amazing talents of over 500 RCS students who have a passion in creating through video. For example, when planning an event like this, you plan big and go with what you can do. This event has taken almost 2 years to plan and has changed many times since the first idea we had for this night. For example, one of our first ideas was to have Director of Schools, Dr. Jimmy Sullivan, make this welcome to our honorees and guests. Dr. Sullivan was prepared to record a welcome video to share with you, but we know how plans can change. Before we move forward with the celebration of the evening, we would like to take a moment and ask for a moment of silence for the family and memory of Asher Sullivan. Thank you. And now on with the show. I will now turn the program over to our next hostess for the evening. Please help me in welcoming our first presenter, Delaney Walker.
Good evening. We begin tonight's awards ceremony by honoring projects in production achievement. Our first category is in the field of arts and entertainment or cultural affairs and is sponsored by Moo TV. Here's a clip of Blaze Eats, Season 2, Episode 1, Tamales from Blackman High School.
I'm Chef Penix,
I'm Luke Perez.
and this is Blaze Eats.
Today we're making tamales.
Tamale!
Tamales is like a Mexican corn dish. It's like a corn masa, which is like a dough that has like a pork filling inside.
We are proud to present the award for production achievement in the field of arts and entertainment or cultural affairs to Blackman High School.
On behalf of the whole Blaze Eats, we thank you for this award. Thank you.
Our next category for production achievement is in music video, sponsored by Elite Multimedia. Here's a clip of Back to School with Big Grizzly and Too Much Chris from Blackman High School.
Gotta go to school like every single day. Woke up at 3, listening to what the teacher say. Gotta get my high school degree so I can get paid. Don't want to end up in the streets or end up in the grave. I don't want to end up in the streets or laid up in the grave. So I keep my grades up. I just want to get paid. Got all these comments on the way. Broad day with a K.
We are proud to present the award in production achievement in the field of music video to Blackman High School.
Boredom creates a lot of things. We just put our mind to it, really, and
I mean, honestly, it was fun.
yeah.
I knew that I had to get something done to pass the class, and so like music's like a big thing in my life. So I
Yeah.
really just wanted to like put my creativity into it. So that's basically what it was.
And I was just here to help. So, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Our next category for production achievement is in the field of commercial and advertisement and is sponsored by Jonathan Harmon and the J. Harmon Home Team. Here's a clip of Q20 headphones product video from Smyrna High School. We are proud to present the award in production achievement in the field of commercial and advertisement to Smyrna High School.
Well, I wasn't expecting to gang this, but I put my whole I put everything to it. I had my creativity and all that stuff to it. So, and yeah, went really well. Thanks, Mr. Dietz, and thanks to everything and supporting everything. It's really good. So, yeah, I did it.
Thank you.
Congratulations to these winning projects. Please welcome our next presenter, Alexis Pope.
Thank you and good evening. Our next category for production achievement is in the field of public service announcements, and it is sponsored by Izam Aziz. Here's a clip of online safety PSA from Blackman High School.
When using a social media platform, never give out personal information. If you feel uncomfortable with someone online, tell a trusted adult. Never try to meet up with someone from any social media platform, like Nicole Lavelle, a 13-year-old girl who left home to meet an online stranger. She was soon reported missing, and 3 days later, she was found stabbed and slashed. 41% of teenagers go missing, and each year, 100 of them are murdered. Just because you think you know someone online doesn't mean you know them in real life. There are around 500 sex offenders in Rutherford County, so be careful when posting online and using social media.
We are proud to present the award in production achievement in the field of public service announcements to Blackman High School.
It was interesting making or recording and editing the audio for this. Yeah, we ran into a lot of challenges into getting everything set up, but with the help of these people, it was great, and the product is amazing. Thank you.
Our next category for production achievement is in the field of fiction, and it is sponsored by Stewart's Creek Fine Arts. Here's a clip of Looped from Blackman High School. We are proud to present the award for production achievement in the field of fiction to Blackman High School.
Jay, TJ, Avery, and Dominic and Lucia could not show up, so I'm taking the award for them to give to Ms. Head.
Our next category for production achievement is in the field of nonfiction and is sponsored by Fuse Technical Group. Here's a clip of Team 24, Blackman Blaze basketball hype video from Blackman High School.
We have some high expectations for Team 24 to be successful.
We are proud to present the award for production achievement in the field of nonfiction to Blackman High School.
This was Ian Martin's achievement. He could not be here tonight. He was a senior this year. This is one of his big projects for us this year. With this, he learned most of the production was about, Chris, about 15 minutes? With the smoke, we learned pre-production and post-production. He went back and did some B-roll with some of it, but I know he's very proud of this achievement. So.
Congratulations to these winning projects. Please welcome our next presenter, Kennedy Walker.
Thank you. Our next category for production achievement is in the field of public affairs and community service. This category is sponsored by Chris Lyle Lighting Design. This award is presented to Blackman High School for their project Ignite with Mr. Smith.
I would like to say that this award is very honorable, and it was amazing to work on this podcast with all these lovely people around me right now.
Our final category for production achievement is in the field of live event broadcast, sponsored by Tangerine Salon and Spa. Here's a clip from the Oakland and Antioch game, live broadcast by Patriots TV. We are proud to present the award for production achievement in the field of live event broadcast to Oakland High School.
I just want to say first that we were told nothing about speaking up here literally until we walked in the door. So I just first want to say thank you so much for the consideration, as we are probably one of the only different schools up here. But we really appreciate it. I was working on top of the press box most of the time, and a lot of those field shots that you saw were Miss Anna Estes, and I've been doing it for the last 4 years, and it's been one of the most fulfilling things that I have done and filled up a lot of my schedule as well. So I really appreciate it. And
I just want to say thanks to Oakland and Mr. Beard for letting us do this. A lot of time and a lot of people went into this, and I just appreciate all of y'all appreciating what we get to do on the field each Friday night. So thank y'all.
Thank you.
Congratulations to these winning projects. We would now like to present our Student Achievement Awards. Please welcome our next presenter, Lexi Pacey.
Thank you and good evening. Our first Student Achievement Award is for animation, graphics, or special effects, sponsored by Stewart's Creek TV. Here is a clip of the 2024 Blaze Bulletin opening. We are proud to present the award for student achievement in the field of animation, graphics, or special effects to Blackman High School.
This is also done by Ian Martin. So.
Our next Student Achievement Award is for Director and is sponsored by Stewart's Creek TV. Here is a clip from The Strings Attached.
What about the song on the desk? What was that about?
Again, it wasn't a song. It wasn't anything, really. I barely remember what I wrote on the desk.
Wasn't anything? Ryan, that writing has been on loop in my head ever since I read it.
Really? I mean, it was alright, but I've written way better before.
We are proud to present the award in Student Achievement for Directing to Smyrna High School.
Hello. I just want to thank everybody who made this possible, and it was such a fun experience. We made memories that a lot of us will take out of high school, and I want to thank everybody who gave and made this opportunity true. Thank you.
Our next Student Achievement Award is for Editor, sponsored by Stewart's Creek TV. Here's a clip from the Back to School music video.
Gotta go to school like every single day. Woke up 83, listening to what the teacher say. Gotta get my high school degree so I can get paid. Don't want to end up in the streets or end up in the grave.
I don't want to end up in the streets or laid up in the grave. So I keep my grades up. I just want to get paid. Got all these comments on the way. Broad day with a cape.
We are proud to present the award for Student Achievement in Editing to Blackman High School.
With this project, I just really wanted to have school be mixed with rap music and like a rap music video. Some people said it wasn't possible, especially with Weems. But no, we put our minds to it. I edited it. They left it up to me, so I appreciate you guys for believing in me to do that. And I want to say thank you, Coach Sutton, for letting us film that video and create the music for it in the studio as well. So, yeah, thank you.
Congratulations to these winning projects. Please welcome our next presenter, Rachel Hallman.
Good evening. Our next Student Achievement Award is for videographers, sponsored by Stewart's Creek TV. Here's a clip from The Strings Attached.
What about you? I know you like to play football because you hang out with all those jocks.
I do. Well, only because of football. Not that I really like those guys. I mean, all they talk about is football. There's more to me than that, you know. Dude, are you even listening? What's up with that?
Oh, look.
What, are you into her or something?
No.
Come on, so if you are.
We are proud to present the award in Student Achievement for Videographer to Smyrna High School.
I have nothing to say, but thank you, Mr. Dietz.
Achievement Award is for talent, sponsored by Stewart's Creek TV. Here's a clip from The Strings Attached featuring Sierra Robinson.
Ryan, these are amazing. I think you genuinely have a talent.
You think so?
Yes. I wish I could write like this with my songs. Wait, Ryan, what if you performed at the talent show? You could read it out like a poem.
No way. I could never in front of all.
We are proud to present the award in Student Achievement for Talent to Sierra Robinson.
Thank you so much. This is so cool. But this is honestly one of the most amazing and coolest experiences ever, and it will continue to be like my whole life. And thank you, Mr. Dietz, for giving me the opportunity to.
Here's a clip from the Strings Attached featuring Gavin Averhoff.
I get that, but for me, it's like the other way around. It's like the performing part. I can never perform in front of people.
What do you mean?
It's scary. Performing in a lot of people, especially at school.
I've performed in front of big crowds before. I guess it's never been scary to me.
Wait, I thought you said you can't write.
We are proud to present the Student Achievement Award for Talent to Gavin Averhoff.
Wow. Thank you so much, Mr. Dietz, for this experience. Same with Alamada. And I just want to thank God for bringing me here tonight. I know it's a small moment for me, but I know it's a little step for something greater in the future. So thank you.
Our final Student Achievement Award is for writing, sponsored by Stewart's Creek TV. Here's a clip from the Metaphor VE commercial.
Meet Tarek, a student burdened by the weight of academic pressures. TJ, navigating the stress of a demanding job. And Lucia, dealing with relationship troubles. They all share the common thread of life's relentless challenges. Here, amidst the vibrant hues of self-watering plants, a transformative journey begins.
We are proud to present the award in Student Achievement for Writing to Blackman High School.
I want to thank Coach Sutton for everything. He's one of the best coaches I could ever ask a teacher, because you could be like, in another day, it could be like not even AV, and then you could be knocking on his door. I'm like, I need a camera, I need to record right now. He's like, all right, take it. And one special thing about this video is that we had limited time, and that day we had to finish recording. So it was kind of hard to do that, to get everyone on the right time and right schedule, but we did it, and really proud of it. So thank you.
Please join me in congratulating all our winners for student achievement. For our next award, please welcome back Avery Peterson.
Thank you. Our next award is the RCS AV Production Program of the Year. This award is given to the AV Production Program with the most category wins in this competition. This year's recipient is Blackman High School and the staff of BSPN Studios. Please help me in awarding the 2024 RCS AV Production Program of the Year to BSPN Studios of Blackman High School.
So this is truly a reflection of all the hard work that these students do. They really have to show a lot of independence to get things done. And because these students did that, we're able to walk home with this. So congratulations to our students.
I would add, I'm a little humbled because there's a lot of talent in here, period. Other teachers, students, and, I just returned from a trip up to Ohio and talked to my family from a bunch of teachers. And I talk about the program that we have in this county, and they're like, how? And I said, well, there's reason to it where we're at in Nashville and this and that. But I said, these kids are super talented, and I said, we have a group of teachers that really care, and, this is what you see. So thank you guys, and thank you Stewart's Creek. And
Congratulations to the staff of BSPN, and join me in applauding all our honorees this evening. Please welcome SCTV's Mr. Bissinger as we honor some special guests.
Hello. I am not a public speaker, so I'm going to try and get through this. Our next award is being given for the Industry Partner of the Year. If it was not for the constant involvement of our industry partners, we'd all be lost. They keep us relevant in advancements in technology and opportunities for our students, and in the case of this year's honoree, just being a mentor. I met Nick Duggar almost 20 years ago. We had less gray hair. Awards and accolades are not something he strives for in life. It's putting on a high-level production that makes his clients come back for more. He has given his life to this industry, starting in high school, then to college at MTSU, and building an empire with TNDV. He has remained dedicated to his passion of live events and making the next generation feel confident and equipped for the next show day. It is my high honor to present this year's Industry Partner of the Year to Mr. Nick Duggar.
Sorry, I'm sitting in the back. This is awesome. Thank you, sir. This is a huge honor, but I have to say the honor is really having the opportunity to give back. Believe it or not, about 10 minutes ago, I was sitting right where you are as a high school student. Feels like 10 minutes ago. But because people poured into me and let a talkative kid play with a camera or learn about lighting, somehow now, 30 years later, I've made a career in television. But it was because those people poured into me that it was possible. So while I appreciate the honor is truly mine to get to mentor these kids and to work side by side with what'll turn out to be our future clients and bosses, probably. So to the kids, I want to say, you're on the right track. What you're doing now will earn you Emmy Awards sooner than you think. I promise. To the adults in the room, who in here is over the age of 16? We are duty bound to give back. If you're under 16, you're off the hook. But by the time you hit 16 or so, it's time to start looking for somebody that's following in your footsteps. And I don't care if it's television production work, I don't care if it's landscaping work, whatever it is that you're passionate about, we're duty bound to give back. So if you've not had the opportunity to mentor or to find a young person that you can kind of show the path to help avoid them make some of the same mistakes you made, whether it's your time, whether it's financial support, whether if it's just putting your arm around somebody and encouraging them to say, keep going. And if there's anything I can do to help, I want to help. I challenge all of you that are 16 or over to do that. And to put my money where my mouth is, Mr. Bissinger, will you join me for a second? This is just a little token of how impressed I am with what you guys are doing. It's a little donation for your program that has no agenda other than to say, keep doing what you're doing, and however we can help those of us that are 16 years or older, just ask, because it's our honor. And as a final thing, as I wrap up the longest speech of the night, will all the AV and video advisors stand up? Let's truly thank them for what they're doing for these kids. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it more than you know. We wouldn't be here without you. So thank you very much.
Thank you all. Thank you, Nick. Thank you for everything that you do. I'll pay you back later. The recipient of our next award could not be here tonight due to a scheduling conflict, but I told her I was going to read the script anyway, and she begged me to not, but I'm going to do it anyway. Our next award is the Rockstar Award. The front man, or in this case, front lady, is the person who keeps crowds entertained, the dreams alive, and works tirelessly to make sure all the pieces to make beautiful music are available. But this person does so much more. This award is being given to a person who is not only a rock star for the team that she leads, but is respected around the state as one of the best, if not the best, in the business. It's my honor to present this year's Rock Star Award to RCS CTE Director, Ms. Tyra Pilgrim. When I was practicing earlier, I called Tyra and told her that when she told me she couldn't be here, I said, well, I'm going to read this to you anyway. And then all I hear is her crying on the other end of the phone. So congratulations, Tyra. I started writing this 328-word script over 30 years ago. I just didn't realize it at the time. This award was placed at the end of the program by design. You see, if it wasn't for the man that we honor, we would not be here tonight. I personally would not be here tonight. Rutherford County Schools has always been a leader in trying new things. And in 1993, they did just that, something new. This new thing was then called radio and television broadcasting, and Laverne High School was chosen to be the first program to try this new thing out. We learned a lot in the beginning. We figured out how to make something, well, with nothing. We shared a classroom with ISS and driver's ed. We had no equipment, and I had very little clue what I'd gotten myself into as a sophomore in high school. But what we did have was a leader. A first-time teacher that on his very first test, the last question was, spell my last name. M-C-C-R-E-E-R-Y. Yes, I got it wrong. But over the next 30 years, that name transformed my life. First as an educator, then as a mentor when I made my life through the real world. And then in 2017, called me and said, hey, you want to be a teacher? And I said, no. And he said, yeah, you do. As educators, we all strive to make differences in the lives of our students. And he has done this in so many ways. In no way could I ever be him. I just want to be like him. The lessons he's taught me and the over 5,000 students he has taught in his 30 years of education are more than just video. They're about life. It is one of the highest honors of my life to present this year's Teacher of the Year Award to my mentor and friend, John McCrary.
I was about to die to get up here and say something. I'm so proud of what I see. He didn't give me anything, but 30 years ago, he gave me a plaque. He did give me so this is my second plaque from, I get Rookie of the Year my very first year. Had the names of all the students that were in that very first class, and I still hang that on the wall. Extremely proud of that bunch. I don't even know. He's right. We started with nothing. We cut holes in the ceiling because we didn't have enough room to get the backdrop in what we were building. We didn't even know what we were building. We just started building. We edited on half-inch VHS tape. It took forever. But we had about 100 kids that wanted to do something, and of those 100, in that very first run, I had one class that just took it and ran with it, and that was Chris's class. They basically came and said, what do you want to, we want to do this thing. We've got this partnership with Laverne, the city of Laverne, and we want to do this thing where we have the equipment at Laverne High School. The students can take a course, but we need you to do city council meetings, once a month, I think? That was the most entertaining event. Those kids were lined up to, can I do it? Can I work the city council meeting? I think some of them just came and sat just to watch the action. But that's where it all started. Mr. Carl Buckner stopped me in the summer of '93 and asked me if I would be interested in teaching the class. My wife was an educator, so I thought it would be a good opportunity to get in. I'd always wanted to coach, which gave me an opportunity to do that as well. But we ran with it. And 7 years later, they built a school out on the west side of the county called Blackman. And they asked me, if you could build the studio, what would it look like? And so I drew up some things and had no intention that no thought that I would leave Laverne High School. I don't want to bore you with the history of it all, but just to say that wound up at Blackman, coaching football again and being a part of video production. 21 years later, it is what it is. And I've had an opportunity to start another program at another school since that time, and actually got called a couple of weeks ago to start another program at another school, which I told them thank you, but no thank you. I don't know what else to say, except that I never in my wildest dreams believed that one little classroom, and he's right, I think we split it for a while with ISS, and then we split it with driver's ed. They didn't know what to do with us. Nobody knew what to do with us. We were lugging around big, heavy cameras and trying to make things happen. We were trying to do live football and basketball and just trying to have some fun. What I really want to say and what I wanted to say to all of you is this. The most beautiful thing that we as teachers that do this, for me, and I know it's for all of us, is when we see you get it, when we see you figure it out, when that fire lights inside of you and you say, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. Some of you will hold on to that dream until it happens. Some of you, life will change, passions will change, other things will enter in. But you will always have this set of skills. And it will pay dividends for you down the road. You'll be amazed. I could give you story after story after story of people that I know, former students who've come to me and say, you'll never guess what I'm doing. Obviously, you're doing video production. And they are, but they started out as a salesman in something, and they just have somebody happen to mention, oh, I can shoot video and I can edit. I know how to do that. And the next thing you know, they're the head of a department. They're climbing the ladder, and they're making more money than they ever thought they would. And for us as educators, when we see that happen, we know that something big is about to come. What I saw tonight is fantastic. That's some beautiful work. I'm wanting to steal a copy of The Strings Attached because I want to see what the rest of the story is. I want to know what's going on. But to think at this point that we would ever have programs at Oakland and at Smyrna and at Riverdale, and now they're going to start one at Siegel, and obviously like Chris said, when Stewart's Creek came around, I said I know exactly who the guy is to get this that's going to do this, and I think I did basically tell him I know you think you're doing something else, but you need to be teaching this, and this is beautiful. This is fantastic. Like I said, in no way would I ever have dreamed that we would ever be at this point where we could, in one room, celebrate all of what Rutherford County has to offer in the world of video production. I thank you for this. I want to encourage you to keep the dream alive. Keep working in the field that you've decided to work in. Enjoy every minute of it. I want to go through. I want to go through all the things that I know are out there that are going to happen for you. But I just encourage you stay with it. Stay with the dream. Keep working. Keep giving it your best shot. The whole world, if you don't know this already, let me just tell you, the world is full of critics. There are going to be a lot of people who are going to look at you and not agree with what you're doing. They're just upset they can't do what you do, all right? They're just upset because you're better at it than they are. So you just keep working at it and see it pay off, and hopefully in another 30 years I'll be back and I'll say, you all can come up and say, hey, you said something one time at a banquet. I remember you. You taught that guy. But Chris, thank you for this. Thank you for this night. This is awesome. I love you and I appreciate all that you've done, the way you've trusted me and encouraged me and been a great friend. Thank you so much. Thank you all.
I've been waiting a long time for that. Before we move on, I want to thank Cindy because she's been in on this since the beginning. To close out our program, it is my honor to introduce the 2024 Stewart's Creek Television Student Producer of the Year, Miss Diane Hoskins.
Thank you and good evening. Before we end tonight's program, we wanted to again take a moment to congratulate all the student producers and their programs on their awards. We would also like to thank some special groups who have made this night possible. First, the administration, staff of Stewart's Creek High School for allowing us to use this facility for our event. Next, we thank the SCHS Culinary, Audio, Fine Arts, and the FFA departments for giving us the resources to make tonight special. Thank you to our presenting sponsors, the MTSU School of Media and Entertainment, MUTV, and our very own Stewart's Creek Television. We have been blessed with amazing sponsors who gave money and time for this event. Thank you to all of our sponsors. Finally, we want to thank the student producers, their families, and their programs for working so hard and submitting award-winning work. We hope you will join us again in 2025 for the 3rd annual Rutherford County High School Student Media Awards. On behalf of all the student producers of Stewart's Creek TV, we thank you for attending tonight's event. Good night and drive safe.